What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Jay Cancer, and you are tuned in to Streaming with Jay. So we're gonna get into the topic today. Today is, you guessed it, and it's finally happening. Cue the clip.
An air duct.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay
everyone?
calm.
What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody calm down.
Yeah, it's finally happening. Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Oh my days. I was not expecting it for it to be this year. I literally thought it was going to be next year or something for the Resident Evil 30th anniversary. Or I think it's, actually this year is the 30th anniversary, which would make sense. I thought they were going to do a Resident Evil 1 remake before they did Veronica, because it would make sense. But I was telling people they have to do Veronica next. Everybody's like, no, we're going to get Resident Evil 5. We're going to get Resident Evil 5. Excuse me, 1 second. Yeah, they were saying, oh, we're going to get 5. We're going to get 5 because they just did 4. Why would they do 4 and not 5? And I'm like, you guys just don't understand. When they do Resident Evil 5, they have to set up Wesker being alive again from the remakes. There's so much lore that came out, and then they're remaking everything. Yes, you got a clip of Wesker being there, but you need to see him in his, like when he first came back on the scene, and Chris was like surprised, and he had superpowers, and this was the first. They was like, yo, you died at Spencer Mansion. I watched you die, and you came back. Like, you treated freaking death and gravity like it was a suggestion. Like, it was crazy, because I remember back in the day, and me and my cousin, we used to rock out and play Resident Evil Code Veronica X. And that's where they had all of the cut scenes. They had the stuff they couldn't put in the original Code Veronica because they had Wesker in there, but they didn't have all the crazy stuff that he was doing in the game. Because we had played the original one for Dreamcast. And when they released Code Veronica X, we seen all these new cutscenes that they didn't add in the original game. So it was like dope to see that the extra lore with Wesker in it and whatnot, and how they made it work. But I gotta admit, this is gonna be like amazing. Like, oh my God, we waited for this for so long. I want to see how they do certain battles, like how they gonna incorporate Wesker's new abilities, like, you know, what's Chris gonna be like, how they gonna do it. They're gonna make him like, you know, steroid. Oh, then again, you know, Chris didn't know Wesker was still alive, so he wasn't steroid Chris yet. He was like regular Chris, you know, all about his wits and everything. And then how they gonna do the like the first clips? If you see, you will see like because I'm gonna put it in here, the trailer for it. You'll see that it'll have like some, you know, leading up to, because Claire is in Europe, so she's going around investigating, and it leads her to Umbrella. When we played Code Veronica X, she was already in Europe, running for her life, fighting for her life and whatnot, dodging bullets, like plot armor and everything. You know, that plot armor was being squeezed to death. But it's gonna actually open up the story more, and I hope they give it the Resident Evil 2 treatment, because I gotta admit, Resident Evil 2 is the best out of the remakes that just recently came out. Like, better than 3, 4. Everybody says 4 is better. I disagree. I think Resident Evil 2 remake is like, it stole the new generation remakes. So I hope they give it the Resident Evil 2 treatment. They expand the story. They don't just give us a quick game. They flesh it out and give us some new lore and correct some things that, you know, they messed up, you know, with Chris or with Claire. And then it leads to Resident Evil 5, which I think that will be the next remake that comes out. Or they could pivot, give Resident Evil 1 a remake for 1, because hey, it's been 20 some odd years. Why not remake it? You already did Resident Evil 4, even though a lot of people said it still holds up to today. You remade 4. Do Resident Evil 1 with Resident Evil 2 graphics and how the Spencer Mansion look, and even do it like Resident Evil 9. You could even do it where you have first person and you have third person, so it would look good. It looks even better. Like you looking face to face with hunters. Like you have more dynamic movement with Chris in jail. You can actually look behind you. You could do a lot of different things with the puzzles and everything. Which, in my personal opinion, it's like it'll be a really good remake they do. But as I always say, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for Resident Evil Code Veronica? Are you excited for the Wesker, the showdown with Wesker showing up again and whatnot? Wesker lives again, and you get to see him in his new remake form. What are they gonna do with him? Who's gonna play his voice? What's he gonna do besides kick Crispy Breadfield's ass? Leave it in the comments. Also, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out, and motivates me to do more of these and stuff like that. Eventually, soon, I'm gonna probably put this on my gaming channel, and any gaming news is gonna be going on my gaming channel. Any new gameplay, I might just put raw gameplay, and I might put edited gameplay on there, depending on how long the game is. Because if it's a short game, I'll just put it on my gaming channel. Because it's about that time I start getting stuff on it. I've been announcing it for some time now. But anyway. Yeah, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And Jay really appreciates that. I'm going to get out of here. Like, Resident Evil Code Veronica, here it comes. So let's get ready, because that crap is releasing next year. So, man, like Capcom's been like in their bag lately. Let's see if they better not fuck it up. They better not fuck it up. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Peace.